It's locked, all right.
Yes?
What about the Brotherhood? Will they eject you?
I remain a member. I have information to provide now. Intelligence from the other side, if I may say so.
They won't banish you.
Not so long as I behave.
Goodbye. Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against...
Do you think this hospital can survive the...
We are all volunteers here.
I'm not...
Brilliant...
Most of...
It would...
Nurse Brannigan, if you do...
No.
Is everything all right now that...
The situation is hard. But Dr. Swansea promised me things will get better. He even said he'll take care of us all. And I believe him.
According to the report I read, your unprofessional conduct put a patient in danger, Gwyneth.
That's not true. I know when my patient's life is at risk, and I'm more competent than a lot of doctors that I know. Problem is, I'm a woman.
I don't see what your gender has to do with your abilities, nurse.
Yes, nurse. Because I'll never be a doctor, no matter what my skills. I could make a decision that could save a life, but oh no, that's unbecoming conduct.
Have you heard of Elizabeth Blackwell? She was the first woman listed on the UK Medical Register. Change is slow, but it will come. And you will always have my support.
To have the right to study shouldn't be determined by sex, skin, or wealth. That's all I'm saying.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett's in our situation?
I can't say I approve of what you did. But as a field surgeon, I know that some situations require you to bend the rules.
I'm not proud of what I've done, but to contain the epidemic must be our priority, so we can't afford to lose Dr. Tippett's.
I've decided that I won't reveal Dr. Tippett's, shall we say, misdemeanor.
I'm so glad you share my point of view.
I hope you're right. This is a huge risk we're taking.
Dr. Tippett's must regain his confidence.
Goodbye, Nurse. Good evening, Doctor.
Dr. Reed.
Nurse Brannigan has been recently accused of neglecting her professional duties.
This kind of protest is nothing but elitist bullshit. I trust Nurse Brannigan with my life. She has what it takes to be a great doctor.
Do you really think she could be the next Elizabeth Blackwell?
Believe me, Dr. Reed, a time will come when skill and skill alone will determine who can be a physician and who cannot.
How are things now?
Dr. Swansea seems changed by...
Changed how?
I don't know. Happier? No, it's not that. More serene.
Is that a good thing?
Yes. It's like he finally found his true self.
Goodbye, Doc.
Stay away! Best be on your way home. Die, leech! There's one of them vermin!
Good evening, old chap.
I won't lie to you.
Do you need medical assistance?
It's a little late for visiting hours, don't you think?
What can I say? I haven't lost my old habits.
I hope we're talking about the same habits, old friend.
You need...
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Do you need medical help?
You would save my life, Dr. Reed.
Don't worry. There is nothing serious to fear. I have seen far worse, I can assure you.
I cannot imagine the pain these people must face, then. You have my gratitude, Doctor. This disease has ruined my appetite.
I have found a restaurant that could...
Really?
It's a place where you eat.
My, oh my, have...
I may have a look at your goods.
Strangers come into your house. Have you noticed anything suspicious recently? Remember, don't let any strangers come into your house.
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan,
I know.
Miss Reed expected you to return to assist with the funeral.
Tell me the truth, Avery.
No, sir.
This house...
If only...
You have served this family extremely well, Avery. Your support during these terrible times is much appreciated.
Then I will stay.
Do you really think I don't...
Yes, I do, Mr.
You clearly have something more to say.
I know you work hard to help.
My home is here.
That's good news.
Do you need...
Thank you.
Goodbye, Avery.
Of course, Mr. Jonathan.
Your father and I have spoken about your fiancé, Mary. We believe he'll be an honorable husband for you. We'll set a date for the marriage then. That way, I'm sure one of my children will give me grandchildren. I understand your thirst for knowledge, Jonathan, and your father and I are proud of it. But you are not that young anymore, my son. When will I meet your soulmate? You can ascribe my romantic tendencies to my French origins if you want, Aubrey. But I'll never cease to believe in a match made in heaven, my beloved.
I really wish you could meet her, Mother. You would love her. Mother, good evening.
Jonathan! Is it you? Where have you been, my prodigal son?
I'm right here, Mother. I'm finally home.
Yes, for this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and now found. But where is your sister?
Mary.
I know she's gone. The question...
Mother,
Not really.
What do you mean?
Of course not.
Have you returned to...
I never want to go back to that awful place. Wait,
It was just a bad dream.
a nightmare, yes. Mary...
Do you need...
Oh,
I think you should take this.
I'm not sure.
Do you think Avery...
I don't blame you. But you abandoned me, son. A mother should...
I know I have failed you since I returned.
You don't have to apologize to me, Johnny.
Have I changed that much?
You are still. And
Do you need anything, Mother?
I just want you to stay.
I'll stay as...
Just one thing.
Are you working on...
Not recently. I'd be glad...
She's not.
The important...
Do you really see Mary and Father? Do you also see me as one of the dead?
Yes. For many years, it...
Yes.
Yes, it was.
Should I...
Oh,
I'm...
that's...
Why do you say...
Why should it be?
But Mary really...
Yes.
But I'm not dead.
Oh, it breaks my heart to have to tell you this.
Goodbye, Mother.
Goodbye, son.
Hello, Venus.
Hello, Jonathan. Please, come in. I remember when Mary came here with her husband and her son. They were such a beautiful family. What do you need from me, Jonathan?
Do you need my medical attention?
It would appear that old habits die hard, my dear. I would appreciate your help as always.
And I'm happy to give it to you.
Thank you,
Have you
At least you survived the Great War. I feared the worst.